Hey guys, welcome to our first unboxing in the new library. In fact, this is the first kind of like real video in the new library. Anyway, I'm Megan. I have a brand new school library. It's not done yet, so this is the backdrop for right now. Honestly, I couldn't even figure out where to film this, so I'm gonna have to find a good like filming setup once the shelves get in here and stuff and the books. It's very echoey. Sorry about that. Hey, editing Megan here. I realized that this video is so like backlit and I'm so sorry. It's a very bad quality. I don't have time to refilm it, but I will not be filming with the windows behind me again. I promise. Anyway, we have an unboxing. This Junior Library Guild box was delivered over the summer, even though I put they were supposed to hold the books over the summer because, you know, there was no school to deliver them to. The old school was being renovated. We didn't have the new school yet, so it was a whole thing. Anyway, I have these at my house, and now I thought we would unbox them together really quickly. So let's get into it. I saw the first one when I opened the box, and I already know what it is because I saw it said Holly Jackson in big letters on the back. So it is no surprise that it is the reappearance of Rachel Price. Oh, I didn't say. These are from Junior Library Guild. I get 5 books a month. I'm going down to 2 books a month from now on, so I might combine unboxings or something for like different months. I don't know, but I'll link that video down below where I reevaluate my Junior Library Guild subscription. This one's gonna be super duper popular because of course it's Holly Jackson who wrote A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and what was another book? Oh, 5 Survive. And I guess I've read all of her books then, because I even read the little prequel novella for Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I love that series. I gave 5 Survive 4 stars, so I mean it was still pretty good. I hear this one's about the same, about 4 stars. It's very long, but I have the audiobook on hold, and my hold comes in all the time and I keep putting it off, so I will definitely read it. I don't want to know anything about it because I just want to go in blind since it is more of a mystery thriller. All I know is that it's about somebody who comes back after, you know, disappearing. But if it's anything like her other books, I know it's gonna be really good. Next is a strangely heavy book. I'm gonna suspect it's a graphic novel. Yes, it's a graphic novel. Look at that. Okay, it's called Freshman Year. Is Everyone Ready? Oh my gosh, guys, this is crazy. I'm doing a display. Well, no, I kind of changed the display. So I had an idea for a display for the library that was going to be all books for freshmen. Like, here's what high school's like. Here's, you know, books that are literally set during freshman year. But then there weren't enough books to choose from, really. So then I decided to change it to just like school in general, like how to tackle issues with school and things like that really anybody could use. But this one, oh my gosh, this would be perfect. I'll be like, hey, freshmen, come read this, especially because it's literally a graphic novel. So I'm assuming freshman year of high school, not college, right? Oh man, it's college freshman year. Well, you know what? It'll still be good. It says Journey of Self-Discovery in College, which actually I really like because there's so many books that are about, you know, in high school, obviously they're young adult, but it's really nice to see, especially for like seniors, maybe even juniors who are thinking about going to college. They need to know what college is like, right? There's not too many of those books. In fact, the book I'm reading right now is called See You Yesterday, and it's set in college, which I really like. But this one, she's got lingering high school anxieties. She has a boyfriend back home. She wants to stay close to her friends. She's flourishing as an artist, or wants to flourish as an artist. But what seems manageable at first quickly unravels into a tailspin as Sarah, high-achieving roommate, puts her to shame. Her summer love dissolves, and she is overwhelmed by the freedom, the isolation, and all the possibilities that await in this new environment. So that's pretty cool. So not what I thought it was going to be, though, but oh well, that's all right. I have to do this one next because it's my favorite color. Look, the back is teal. Let's guess. I'm going to guess horror. I don't know why, because it says no going back. I don't know. So that is the title. It doesn't look like horror. Author of American Road Trip by Patrick Flores Scott. Okay, a male author. That's interesting. Okay, it advertises that it has time-stamped chapters, which is cool. I like that. It also has a Dear Reader thing in the front. Dear Reader. That's kind of cool. It says, it's Friday morning and 17-year-old Antonio Sullivan is on the verge of earning his early release from Zephyr Woods Youth Detention Center. Having been incarcerated for the last year and a half for a crime he didn't directly commit, he's now directly dedicating himself to his education and his sobriety program. What's more, Antonio is driven by a deep need to make amends to the 2 people he hurt the most, his mom and his lifelong best friend, Maya. The conditions of his early release are clear. Antonio can't have any contact with his father or miss his first meeting with his parole officer Monday morning. But a lot can happen between Friday and Monday, especially when the odds are against you. Told through time-stamped chapters that race at a fever pitch over the course of a weekend, this absorbing coming-of-age novel explores what it means to right past wrongs in the face of adversity. Okay, so realistic fiction. I think students are going to like that one. The wrongly imprisoned thing, students really like that plot point. So, okay, moving on. We have 2 left. Ooh, I feel like I've seen this. Oh, I love the title. Dead Things Are Closer Than They Appear. That's kind of funny. It's very lightweight. It looks heavy, but it's like not. Oh my gosh, the font is tiny. Look at that. Itty bitty font. That's insane. Holy cow. Okay, so is this like her first novel? Because I don't think I've ever heard of this person. I don't know, it doesn't actually say. Anyway, so it's called Are Dead Things Closer Than They Appear? Do we think that's, is it funny? Oh, a fun romp full of charm and humor? Okay, it says the author seamlessly meshes genuine horror and snappy banter to create a nonstop propulsive read that had me laughing out loud and gasping in astonishment. So like funny and horror, got almost like cozy horror. Interesting. It says high school is hard enough to survive without an apocalypse to navigate. Wow, that's a really long synopsis. Basically, you've got Sid. She's a normal girl in an abnormal town, which is like a tourist trap town. She's awkward. Then someone kills one of the guardians who protect the seal. What's the seal? Did I already skip that? It doesn't say. The earth rips open, unleashing the magic inside. Monsters crawl from the ground. No one can enter or leave, and the man behind it all is roaming the streets with a gang of violent vigilantes. What? Suddenly, Sid's life becomes a lot less ordinary. When she finds out her missing brother is involved, she joins the remaining guardians, desperate to find him and close the fault line for good. Fighting through hordes of living corpses and uncontrollable growths of forest, Sid and the ragtag crew of would-be heroes are the only thing standing between their own town and the end of the world as they know it. Between magic murders and bludgeoning crushes, Sid must survive being a perfectly normal girl caught in a perfectly abnormal apocalypse. Only how can someone so ordinary make it into such an extraordinary world? That's crazy. Or how can they make it? Sorry, how can they make it in this world? Interesting. I'll read some reviews. I mean, this one might be on my radar as like a want-to-read book, possibly. And now our final book of the month. Oh, I think I chose this one. Yeah, this one was not selected for me because it was nonfiction. I don't subscribe to any nonfiction categories in Junior Library Guild, but I did swap it out because I thought it looked good. It was called Future Tense, How We Made Artificial Intelligence and How It Will Change Everything. Because we didn't have any like AI books in the library, and this one was short. It was like 200 pages. It was specifically for young adults. Okay, sorry if things look different. I had to pause because a bunch of people just came in, including the assistant principal, and I had to tell them about some issues. So anyway, Future Tense. Why did I buy this? Well, like I said, I don't think I had any artificial intelligence books, but it says basically there's a really long synopsis, but it overall explores AI's effect on education, healthcare, work, politics, international relations, war, and even romance. It's essential reading for anyone who wants to understand how artificial intelligence got here, how we can expect it to change the world, and how we might have some say in the matter. So I know this will be probably outdated, like very, very soon, but especially since it talks about the history of it and things like that, then, I mean, and like it says what we can do about it, that I feel like some of it's going to be timeless, which is good. So yeah, and this is specifically written for young adults, so that's the best part about this book probably. Okay, so that is our unboxing for July. I guess this was really the July box, although this is coming out probably like in August, but that's okay. The ones I'm gonna read, you know, I might even skim through this one because that looks kind of fun. I might even skim through this one because I whacked myself in the cheek with that. I'm really interested in AI. I use ChatGPT like all the time. And then I'm 100% gonna read this book, of course, and I might even look a little bit into this one. So not so much this one, but this one's been a pretty successful box. A lot of times I only have like one or two, sometimes none that I'm interested in, but there's a pretty good amount this time. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for a lot more library videos coming very soon. Bye.